Hi, Amanda. Hi, Jen.
Hi, friends. Okay, thanks for coming tonight. It's our September 21st call, and we're going to kind of talk about our game plan for the next month with the launch of 30 Day Breakaway. I'm going to let Stacy start because I know she wants to talk about a 5-day Shakeology challenge. I sent you a message back about it.
Totally put me in the spot there.
I want you to say it on the recording so people know if they watch.
You're good. You're good.
Can you give us the details?
Okay. I'm gonna help host a 5-day Shakeology group. I'll post to the team page in a little bit. I'm gonna kind of go off of a little bit. Megan and Carrie are doing this week a Spice Up Your Life. It's very pumpkin spice centered 5-day group. And I figured these were always great for like when I was a new coach. Sarah would run, that's how I started. And Sarah would run these 5-day little groups. They're great to get people in that are interested, but not ready to fully commit to the price yet, or just scared they can't commit to this. And having these groups is, something that costs them like $35 or less. They'll get, Shakeology packets to last them for the 5 days. They'll get a menu, some little extra kind of maybe fall pumpkin spice themed recipes. And then there'll be some workout options too that they can try. And then in the post in the team page, I will give you the dates for that.
Perfect. Okay, cool. Now I'll just dive into 30 Day Breakaway so everyone has the details. I'm going to share my screen so you can see it all, and it'll be on the presentation. But, okay. So first off, for any coach who's watching this that doesn't necessarily know, there's an FAQ for every program that we have, which just basically breaks down all the details of the program. So hopefully by now you've seen 30 Day Breakaway in your Beachbody On Demand library and you've gotten to try it. I have to say I tried it last week, the weight portion. I didn't do the running portion, but I thought it was really cool. It had some different moves that you obviously have not seen in any other program. She also really does a great job of breaking down rate of perceived exertion and how you want your running pace to be during the run. I did listen to the running part some, but the really cool thing is I think it's basically Beachbody taking a mix of what we're great at, which is our fitness and cross training, and blending it with a couch to 5K type program that can really show someone the best of their cardio ability and give them a really great transformation with regard to toning up and losing weight. So it is a 30-day program. It is launching for coaches October 5th, and there will be an exclusive coach window from the 5th through the 18th. Then the customer launch date is going to be October 19th. And this is all for early access. So I get this question all the time. Do we have to pay for it? Yes. If you want to access these programs early before it's available to all VOD members, there is a fee. And like always, there will be a fee for just accessing the program, like the digital only. There will be a fee for accessing the program with the accessories, which I think in this case really is just like a running belt. I'll scroll down a second and break that down. And then there will be a fee for a completion pack or a challenge pack, depending on if you're a BOG customer already or not. The program is 30 days. It's 6 workouts a week, and it's 20 to 45 minutes a day. And there will always be a weight component, and then there will be a running component. And there's an audio portion that you can download if you want to go from TV to phone, basically, or if you just want to do the whole thing on your phone. From what I understand is you can just drop your phone into your, sleeve or shorts or whatever, and you could keep listening that way. So it is interesting in that sense. I think technically speaking, you'll have to kind of figure out what works best for you to get the program to where you can go from one stage of it to the next with ease, or you could always break it up and do the weights in the morning and the runs in the evening or something like that. The equipment needed is a set of light, medium, and heavy dumbbells. She does use the resistance loops. A foam roller would be for your active recovery days, and then a good pair of running shoes. This one is going to be in English and Spanish. The trainer is actually one of our more popular, I would say, Spanish trainers. And she actually was a collegiate runner in Puerto Rico, is very reputable, with regard to the running community, from what I understand. And she's really just she's got like a really warm personality about her, but I think she explains everything really well. So this is really cool. I would say the first thing I would do if I were you is try it out. I think the cool thing about us getting to be able to sample these workouts before the program releases is that we can sample them. We can share video clips of it. We could talk about it in our stories. We could really build it up. We can send a free link to the workout to anyone, and we could go ahead and start generating interest now. So that's kind of what tonight's call is about. So you don't feel like, oh, I can't share this until October 5th. No, now is like the cool time to go ahead and start planting seeds, talking to your friends, posting on your Facebook page, like, does anybody have a goal to run a 5K for Thanksgiving this year? And starting conversations that way. And we'll talk a little bit about that. But that's what I wanted to show you first. The second thing I want to show you is in your coach office, you have shareable media for every program. So if you go under Grow My Business and then Product Tools and Shareable Media, Beachbody kind of equips you in here with certain things that you can go ahead and utilize to go ahead and start promoting the program. So 30-day Breakaway is right here. And I have not dove into this much, but there are training guides which kind of break down the program for you much more than the FAQ. There's this is information like if somebody buys a challenge pack this month, Beachbody will actually shoot out a discount code to them in October when this releases. So they can buy 30-day Breakaway at a discounted price. There's a pre-order tracker, so like you can print this off and keep track of names of people that are asking for information about it or say they want to order. There's some information here that you can read regarding a breakdown of the program. Here's the challenge pack information, and here's the completion pack information, and the sample workout, sample audio run. So you have all these things that you can use at your fingertips. You can send the sample audio run to people that might just want to try out that piece. You can send the sample workout to anyone here. Of course, it's in the BB Links app too. And then you can go ahead and start looking at the challenge packs. This set of challenge packs will be just like MBF in that they're going to come with 2B Mindset, the 2B Mindset Tracker, Ultimate Portion Fix, the Ultimate Portion Fix portion control containers, and then they're going to have their choice of Shakeology or the pre and the post workout, or they have like the deluxe pack that comes with everything, including pre-workout, post-workout, and Shakeology. And like I said, the kind of like special, Beachbody always has like a unique thing that they offer with each program. For this one, it's this running belt. I guess you could put your phone in it. I haven't really like seen it in real size, but it's a belt that you could put on if you wanted to run with like any, supplements or anything like that too. So that is everything. And you get the resistance loops with these packs. So that's a great deal. And then your completion packs will be $130 as well. And then it goes ahead and tells you here, like if you're the coach who's looking at this, if you wanted to do just the accessories bundle, it'd be 25% off that $69.95. The completion packs and up, of course, are going to be the same price for coaches. But that is exciting. It's something I think is really cool. The timing is great. It's fall, the weather's starting to change. People are wanting to be outside more. And I think what you'll see is if you've never really been a runner, a lot of people like to do like their whole turkey trot 5K thing. And this really gives them the ability to cross-train with other things appropriately and do something fun at the end. If they submit their results, Beachbody sends a medal. I know we're kind of working with Carrie, and she had a group for the 4th of July where she put together like a virtual 5K, and she's working to do the same thing for this, to where we can, of course, extend it to our challengers and they can get a tank top for it. We could come up with some cool things as a group for recognition and really make it fun. And then for some of our coaches that I'm friends with that are runners, they have been doing the sample workout each week and posting their running times. They're already seeing improvement in their running times too. So I think there's some really cool components that can help with even people that maybe are runners in your life, but they just want to improve. Cross training is a really important thing for running. So I just want to talk about that. The other thing I want to show you, and all this is going to go into the team page when we're done, but I paid into, I know I sent it to you, Stacy, into a launch group essentially for 30-day Breakaway. And so I'll post all the materials for it, but there you are. Essentially, we have access to all these materials, and I pay for it for our team. So I'll post this for everybody. But basically it is like a whole package, if you will, of launch materials for the program. And I'll just show it to you here so you can kind of see how you use this whenever I post it. but this gives you some ways that you can go ahead and start posting about this in your Instagram and Facebook. So you have sample workout materials here. There's like a sneak peek group, and this is what we'll be doing. So we will be getting together a launch group, just like we did with Muscle Burns Fat, and we will be using it as a way to like share info each day. And then once this actually launches, we'll kind of do like a sale day, if you will, like we did with Muscle Burns Fat. And Stacy and I are kind of working out the details, but I think we said we want to start our challenge group on October 19th with a prep week, because that is the day of the customer launch. So what we'll probably do is do like a sale day during the coach launch period, and then we'll probably do a sale day during the customer launch period as well, with the goal to get everyone started by October 26th. But basically we have materials in here that we'll set up the group with, and go ahead and start generating interest. What will be most beneficial to you guys is if, one, you have like a customer email list and you want to send out a newsletter. There's actually newsletter like text and like graphics in here, so you can basically shoot out an email to everyone in your customer database. You can, of course, talk about this in your stories and say, drop your email for more information, etc. And you can send out this newsletter right before the launch, and she actually gives you all the wording you can use. You can change it up to make it more personalized for you. But it definitely is great that like the framework is laid out for you. And if you want to send out a newsletter and you don't really know how, just talk to me. I can give you some tips on this. Beachbody in your coach office allows you to send out emails to all of your customers, so you could do it there. If you wanted to make it more pretty, though, there's other apps that you can use for it. The other thing is there are Instagram stories in here that break down the program right away. It's like video stories. I'll get these downloaded and I'll post them also. I know before, just like every other time we've done these video things, I have had to like download them myself and then message them to people like via Facebook Messenger. But we can do that. Since it's video, it's a little bit harder, but they're all done here for you. And this is something that you can post in your stories regularly. And then we have like actual posts that we can post in the group to get interest going. And usually they break down like who the trainer is, what the program is, you know, talk to the people in the group that we're asking to like follow along for info, what their goals are. And we'll do it in a way that hopefully makes it fun and breaks down everything about the program. So I will get that group together. My goal is really, I think, this weekend. You know, usually want it up for about a week before the actual launch. So I think what we'll do is try to get it up by this weekend, and then you can go ahead and start adding to it. My question for you guys is, do you think we should use like the MBF info group we already have, or do you think we should do something new? I'm always tossing this around.
Well, what we were talking about earlier, why not new?
I know. Sometimes though with the sale groups, it's a catch-22 because it can re-engage old people.
Well, we can just like pull out everybody that we've put in that group and put them in a new one.
Yeah, I find that I usually have to go back and re-invite them. That's the only thing. So maybe I'll put a poll about that in the team page and see what you guys think. Sometimes if you have people that you kind of fell off conversation with and they're in those, like they get kind of re-engaged. And then sometimes it's like white noise because it's like an empty group. So it's a little difficult. But we also have in this little Google Drive a bunch of extra resources that actually help with running the group, like giving you regular Instagram like material that you could post. And it helps keep the engagement going. So this is a cool resource we have. So we have this that I've paid for and I will post. And then the other thing I paid for last night was Ashley Shaw, like a posting, what do you call it? Like progression, I guess, for 30-day breakaway specifically. And I'll share the links for that. Technically, these things are not to be like reproduced by multiple people. Like each person is supposed to buy their own. But what I thought I could do is share, and then we could maybe, I don't know, figure out some ways to make these posts more personal. Like obviously for me, if I'm postpartum, I'm probably not going to be posting things word for word of what, you know, she might have in this, but there's basically 30 days worth of post ideas from Ashley Shaw that can get you going for posting for the program as well. So that is it. There's a lot of resources that we have. Sorry, meaning to do that. Here we go. And it's a lot of information, but I think that if you can get ahead of launches and you can make launches really good, you can have some of your biggest months ever. And they really set the tone for a lot of momentum, you know, for the next few months. And just like MBF, you know, it's been on sale since July, basically. And we still have people, like I had somebody message me yesterday saying they were interested in it because they had seen information about it. Like this will be a program that people, you know, will continue to be interested in beyond just the launch month. So having a couple of good months from it is awesome. And Beachbody really has set us up well because they give us something new that launches every single month that helps us really bring new people in. So not everybody in your life is going to be a fit for 30-day breakaway. This is kind of the last piece I want to talk about. You know, not everybody wants to be a runner. Not everybody wants to train for a 5K. That's okay. Like people are still though going to have goals that are like pre-Thanksgiving goals, pre-holiday goals. They're going to get over that stress of like, you know, trying to figure out how this back to school thing is working, and they're going to be ready to focus on something. So keep that in mind. Like you can put information out there about this, but also keep in mind that, you know, you might have other people that want to do MBF, or maybe they want to do, like I always do an ultimate reset usually around this time when I'm not pregnant, and that tends to go over really well. Some people want to do nutrition only focus groups. And even if they only want to focus on nutrition, a lot of these new challenge packs are going to make sense for them because they have Ultimate Portion Fix and they have To Be Mindset built in, and they can add in the workouts as they go. So I would kind of sprinkle in extra material. And I always tell people too, like whatever you want to focus on is what you should share more about because you're going to be more excited about it. So like when I struggle a lot with nutrition, I usually come up with like a nutrition-based group to put out there. When I'm struggling a lot with fitness, I'll usually go back to like a 21-day or 30-day program that really helps me get back to the basics. So don't be afraid to do that for yourself too, because if you really want to work on it and you're really excited about it, your groups will go so much better with it too. I think that's it. The only other thing really that's kind of come out recently is that 21-day meditation. That's a really great thing that I think you could do for like a free group, maybe like encouraging people to add in meditation for like a 1-week free group or something. I don't know if they can access that before the paywall, but it's like an idea for a free group that you could use at least. And I probably could have looked this up right in the coach office, but I think there's probably a way to share a link to it in those promo materials. I heard on the last like big group power hour I did last week at the end of the week, the coach say that she was doing a meditation group, and I thought that was a really good idea. The 21 days of meditation is called Unstress, and there's promo materials for that in the coach office as well.
Is it Unstressed or Unplugged?
Unstressed.
Or is that the Unplugged is her company? Never mind.
Yeah,
Sorry.
Unstressed.
Yeah, but I don't. Is there a sample for it? To share? I didn't think there was.
I don't think so.
I
It's
don't
just
see
on
it.
Bod. I think because they just put it on there. There's a ton of them under there now.
But if you send like a 14-day calendar the free trial to someone, they could easily do this, and then you could suggest workouts for them to try too.
Yeah. Sorry. Just all of a sudden started getting lots of messages. Like multitasking over here.
You're good.
So what do y'all think on October 19th to start the 5-day group? Because I feel like, I know that's prep week, starting 30-day breakaway, but it's prep week. And I'm just thinking that's not that far from now.
No.
And shipping time. And I don't want to do it. I would like to have it done to have time to where hopefully you can like get some people, like get last minute Success Club points, you know, too from it. So you can't do it the next week because that's the end of October.
And you're saying, just to clarify this for anybody else, you're saying
Sorry.
you purchased the pumpkin spice yourself and that you're selling.
Or you can pumpkin. Okay, so way I'm thinking would work easier because I don't have pumpkin spice myself. is they can, if they want and really like pumpkin spice, then they can buy pumpkin spice. But I was more thinking it as like Shakeology sample packs.
Just 5, right? Like a 5-day?
Well, you can send them if you have them, or send them the link on, BB Links, or make them a cart of this Shakeology sample packs. And then I'll throw in some just regular, like different recipes and stuff from Shakeology with them all, but then also throw in, there's some recipes in Megan's group where you don't have to have like Shakeology pumpkin spice to make these like fall pumpkin spice recipes.
And we can find a ton of them too. There's a bunch of them out there.
Yeah.
Because even the one she posted the other day with the pumpkin spice balls, you could actually use that whole same recipe with pumpkin and use like vanilla.
Yeah.
And put pumpkin,
Yeah. I just think that would be easier for some people if we just do variety packs.
Yeah. And then they can kind of figure out what they like too.
Mm-hmm.
I was just going to say, the only thing is if you're doing the pumpkin spice thing, like, I don't know what the stock levels of it are.
Yeah, I don't either. That's why I was thinking we could do variety.
Yeah.
I know Sally has a girl that just ordered it today. So, or she is tomorrow. I don't know, but they were talking. So I'm pretty sure it's still there, hopefully.
Yeah, I don't think it's sold out yet.
But if you have excess packets at your house, it's an easy way to get rid of excess packets too. You just have to obviously package it up and go to the mail.
Well, and for any of the new people who need to sign or been looking at signing their husband up, this is a great way to get the packets of Shakeology and then make some money back.
Yeah.
Too.
You only need like 4 people basically.
When are you talking about doing that one, Stacy? What were y'all talking about?
October 19th. I'm gonna post it in the group. I just sent Sarah the image that I kind of just made to see what she thought.
No, I don't care. I'm not participating.
I know, but I wanted an opinion. I know you're not. I just wanted
you take it and roll with it.
Y'all, that's Brady's birthday, October 19th.
Crazy.
He'll be 5. If he goes to bed.
Right.
Still awake.
Yes, that's why I keep leaving. Because Michael's on night shift and he's rearranging his bed. I don't know what he's doing.
I used to love to do these groups, but I just can't. I feel like right now I'm like, I'm going to focus on 30-day breakaway and that's it,
I have a question.
Yeah.
It might be stupid, but does it have, for the 5-day Shakeology group, does it need to only be completely new people? Or if I had current challengers that wanted to try Shakeology and do it, could I?
Yeah, definitely add them.
I was just trying to figure out who to invite to it.
Yeah, if they don't have Shakeology, then definitely invite them.
One thing I will say about that though, Jen, is when I have people that say that and I'm like, you're going to spend $30 for 5 days, or you could do a completion pack. Like I always look at what they have already.
That's true.
And, you could do a bag or a box, and then you have, of course, the bottom of the bag guarantee. And then maybe they don't already have Ultimate Portion Fix or 2B Mindset, or even like a 3-day refresh, then I do always talk about that because I just feel like, for some people it might make more sense financially.
Yeah.
Okay.
But you can always throw it out there. Like talk to them about the different options.
Like you do a 3-day refresh almost,
Yeah.
Yeah. Definitely. Oh my gosh, y'all, my fingers are like cold. It's getting so chilly up here.
I love it though. I feel like it's like the perfect running weather too.
I do too. Jonathan went out Sunday to do his long run and he's like, I could see my breath.
Yeah. Crazy.
But wait until this launches and then the weather will be like humid and hot.
It's 42 is the low tonight.
It's going to be cool here in the morning too. That's why I told Brady also had his shirt off. I'm like, put your shirt on. It's going to be cold in the morning. It's already cold in the house. Yep.
Hey, Simone.
Hey.
We want to see your face, girl.
Can't take it.
Hi. Hi.
How you doing?
I'm tired, but I'm good.
Yeah, I hear
Yeah.
you. I feel like
Mhm.
the September slump is real.
It is.
Mhm.
And it is. It really is.
It's kind of kicking everybody's booty.
Mm-hmm.
It's
But I'm
like this
glad to
every
see.
year, though, kind
Yeah,
of,
I
isn't
think
it?
this is like the slowest month. It's the
Maybe
most
it's because of
stressful
the
month.
whole summer, fall, school transition,
Yeah.
and then this year's just really weird.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
You want to take a quick picture real quick?
Yeah, let me stop recording.